What's up, guys? It's your boy TPP, and I'm back with that true crime talk, baby. Let's go. Before we jump into it, man, before we get going, do me a huge favor, guys. You know what the deal is. If you've already been here before, smash that like. If you're new here, let me save you some time. Smash that subscribe. By the end of this video, you're gonna do it anyways. Promise. Just do it. And for the infamous ones that keep returning to watch my content without subscribing and just showing pure disregard for integrity and character, shame on you. But I'll forgive you if you hit that button. Just do it right now. Hit it. Come on, hit it. Let's go, guys. All right. Now, you see right here. You see what it's about. You see what we're covering. The topic of this video is now. I didn't know anything about this case until this morning, honestly. Was it this morning or yesterday? It was yesterday morning. I apologize. The motions hearing was yesterday. First day of the trial was today. So I was waiting to see what was going to happen on the first day of the trial with like opening statements with this, because I didn't really dig into it yesterday when I saw it. I just caught the headline. So today, I had planned on this being one of the ones that I was going to cover, because we kind of got this series of murderous moms, right? So they just seem to be all over the news right now. So I was like, hey, throw another one in the series. I'm sure y'all would appreciate it, especially if you don't know about this case. It's pretty bad, guys. I ain't going to lie, though. So this morning when I started looking into it, I noticed it's my favorite judge, Judge Newman. I know you guys got to know who Judge Newman is, right? Come on. He's the judge in the Alec Murdaugh murder case. Got to know Judge Newman, man. He's one of my favorites, hands down. And you got a problem with true crime addiction when you have favorite prosecutors and judges. Like when you know prosecutors and judges in different states, it's an issue. It's a problem. I digress. Anyways, I saw that he was going to be the judge, and I was like, dude, I got to follow this trial. I mean, I have to. It's Judge Newman. And then I started to actually reread the headlines. You know what I mean? Because all I saw yesterday was something about a mom who left her kid in the car. And I was just like, we've heard about that a lot. You know what I mean? So I was like, well, check it out. You know what I mean? It's made it to law and crime. So, I mean, it's got to be serious. Let me check it out. So as I started reading some of the headlines and then started listening to open statements on the trial today, guys, I decided right then and there it would be a trial that I cannot listen to every day. I decided that all these little kid trials, like the babies, man, if it has babies in it, bro, it's getting really hard for me to watch those trials every day, day in and day out, and listen to it all. It started affecting my mental health, I noticed. It's like one thing to follow one trial at a time, but I was covering multiple trials like every day, like 2 to 3 trials every day, and a lot of them had children in them, and it started wearing on me, man. I started getting over emotional in like the videos I was shooting. And then when the trial wouldn't go the way that I thought that it should have, man, it would really get to me. More so if I hadn't watched every day of the trial, every minute. So that being said, guys, I don't know, 4-wheel drive, you know how it goes. But this case right here, I decided, even though I can't cover the trial every day, I would listen to opening statements. I listen to everything we're going to cover right now in these articles. And I will kind of loosely loosely follow it. And at the end of the trial, I'll go ahead and come back on and let you guys know kind of the rundown of how the trial went, what the outcome was, and, yeah, and we'll do it like that. You know what I mean? So next video on this probably won't be until the end of the trial, and that's just to save my mental health. You know what I mean? So You have to figure when you're doing social media, you have to watch your mental health. You can't get stuck in these cycles or these loops or do these things that like tear your mental health up. It's not good because being on social media, especially YouTube, you're already getting attacked and there's so much negativity that adding so much more negativity to your plate every day with these types of trials is just, it's no good. You gotta take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself. Once again, 4-wheel drive. But anyways, you guys, I'll start reading this article. We're gonna read the article and then we're gonna watch a little clip. And trigger warning now. It's really hard to listen to. I know it's hard for me to listen to, and I know I have more ladies that follow me, subscribe to me, watch these videos than men. Ladies, moms, grandmas, aunties, like whatever your title is, prepare yourself. Trigger warning, because I'm gonna tell you right now, after you listen to this, you're gonna want to, you're gonna want to go biblical. That's what we're gonna start calling it. Let's go biblical. You know what I mean? So, anyways, let's jump into this. Oh, I guess you guys want to see the tab. I guess that'd be helpful. Okay, let's pop that up. Okay. Mother, boyfriend left disabled low country girl to die in hot car, solicitors say. The low country. It's the Murdaugh County, Murdaugh land. Okay. Walterboro. Prosecutors elicited testimony on the first day of murder trial 9th to cast Rita Pangalangan. Yeah, Pangalangan. Bro, when I saw that name, I was like, God dang it, man. What's up with these names lately? I can't win. Anyways, Rita Pangalangan. Trust me. I waited to hear somebody else say it before I said it, all right? I'm saying it the right way. Trust. All right. Cast Rita Pangalangan as a neglectful mother who intentionally left her 13-year-old disabled daughter inside a car for hours in the thick of summer. Trust, guys, I'm telling you, you're gonna get upset. The teen, Christina Pangalangan, died of heat stroke on August 5th, 2019, inside a Volkswagen parked outside the residence of Low Country Highway in Colleton County. Oh, Colleton. Okay. Christina was left in the car for 5 hours and 41 minutes after the mother and her then boyfriend, Larry Eugene King Jr., placed the teen in the back seat while they were under the influence of methamphetamine, according to the 14th Circuit solicitor, Duffy Stone, who is prosecuting the case. Hey, Duffy Stone, you better freaking roast these people, man. Please roast these people. Christina suffered from cerebral palsy, which rendered her speechless and confined to a wheelchair. Her conditions prevented her from opening the car door or shouting out for help. She's literally helpless. She's literally strapped in a wheelchair and in the car, and she can't do anything. Special place for these people, man. God dang. I sit there and try to warn you guys not to get triggered, and I'm over here like losing my and I already know how bad it is. Apologize. Get back into it. Rita Pangalangan served as for real, dude, listen to this. Rita Pangalangan served as a school teacher for a quarter century in Colleton County. This lady literally took care of taught children, and she's gonna just her own child I'm so upset I can't even get the damn words out. Holy. I digress. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Wusa. Rita Pangalangan served as a school teacher for a quarter century in Colleton County, where she was twice recognized as Teacher of the Year. She and King are standing trial in General Sessions Court this week on charges including murder, criminal conspiracy, and unlawful conduct towards a child. Despite her achievements teaching children, prosecutors contend Rita Pangalangan neglected her daughter. Testimony from two women on August 29th called into question for the mother's parenting. Lindsay Lewis was an 18-year-old aspiring nurse in the summer of 2019. Pangalangan, her teacher, thought Lewis could gain experience by taking care of Christina. Lewis testified. What the hell? You're getting kids from school to come watch your disabled child? Oh my lord. Christina died on Monday. On a Monday. The prior Friday evening, Lewis testified that she agreed to watch Christina alone so that Pangalangan could go on a date with King. It was the first time she looked after the girl on her own. To the 18-year-old's surprise, the mother did not return until Sunday evening, leaving her alone with the child all weekend. Rita Pangalangan told Lewis she was helping King recover from food poisoning. Bro, and this is the part I did hear in trial. When she did testify to this. She said that she had agreed to watch the kid, and then Rita never showed back up until like Sunday. You know what I mean? And with some bunk excuse, never even got in contact. And then I guess there wasn't even food in the house. There was like these insured drinks for Christina, and then there was like no food. It's like some Kool-Aid. Like straight up tweaker, white trash, just this stuff made me upset, bro. And this is why I can't watch that trial every day, guys. I would be a mess. I wouldn't be able to do videos. Like 2 days of that trial would be a wreck. Absolutely a wreck. Okay, I digress. Let's proceed. Full draft. Drews also heard from Brittany Honeycutt, who paid rent in the summer of 2019 to live with the Pangalangans. Honeycutt said that she watched Christina on multiple occasions at the mother's request. On one occasion, Honeycutt said that she could not watch Christina because she had to go to work, but the mother was persistent. She told me to leave Christina in my car with the windows down because she does it all the time. Honeycutt said, she's garbage, bro. She's freaking garbage. Absolutely garbage. Stone, the solicitor, painted a picture during the opening arguments of a selfish mother who felt inconvenienced by her daughter's special needs. She did. The opening statements by prosecution was on point. Christina was totally dependent on somebody else for her safety, Stone said. She died because those two people there treated that little girl like baggage. They didn't put her in the car and forget her. They put her in the car because to them she was baggage. To convict the defendants of murder, Stone must prove beyond a reasonable doubt Pangalangan and King intended to harm Christina when they left her in the vehicle, or that they demonstrated a reckless indifference to human life, resulting in her death. Come on, bro. You stick a disabled child in a car like that, like that's reckless. Like even if they didn't intentionally intend to cook her, like it's still reckless, right? Child endangerment, like it's. Oh, I don't even know how people like this get trials, bro. This shit was caught on videotape. Surveillance videotape caught this whole thing. How did these people even get a damn trial? Makes me sick. The state played hours of home surveillance footage from the day Christina died. It began with King carrying Christina into the back seat of the car. The courtroom became silent as the video played without audio. Jurors watched Pangalangan and King on screen as they argued on the porch, went back inside the house, and returned outside where they hugged and kissed. All the while, the car, with Christina inside, sat in the background under the sun. The mother checked on the child at 12:15 p.m. She went to check on her daughter again at 3 p.m., but couldn't gain entry into the locked vehicle. Pangalangan and King left the house to retrieve another set of keys. When they returned at 4:15 p.m., the girl was dead. Are you fucking kidding me? You got a baby and it's been in the locked car, windows up for hours. for hours. You can't get in, so you're gonna drive to go get another key? Dude, that's critical. Let's smash a damn window, get that baby out. They didn't want her to survive. They, in my opinion, they wanted that baby to die. They knew what they were doing. It doesn't take, like, even children know you sit in a damn car, you're gonna get hot, right, during the summer. Like, how is a grown ass human being, a teacher for that matter, how is that not registered that you can't stick your disabled child in a damn car with the windows up in the summer? Ooh. Oh, okay. Let's proceed. Dane Phillips, a defense attorney representing the mother, offered the case is a nightmare, but not a murder. Well, it is a murder. It's a murder. It's a murder. What happened that day was an absolute tragedy. We know and accept the mistakes were made, that things should have been done differently, he told jurors. Don't compound that tragedy by giving into what the government wants. This isn't a murder case, he argued. There are consequences, but it's not murder. I'm sorry, bro. There ain't nothing that fucking defense attorney can say that's gonna sway me and to any kind of sympathy. There's zero sympathy. Forget these people, man. Rita Pangalangan sat at a table in the corner of the courtroom, dressed in a navy blue pantsuit and black ballet flats. A diminutive woman with blonde hair. She blotted her eyes with tissues, shook her head in disagreement, and took notes as her parenting was examined under a microscope. King, her co-defendant, sat at a table over from his ex-girlfriend. The burly man with a curly salt and pepper beard and shaved head wore a white button-down shirt. His physical presence dominated Pangalangan's in the courtroom, though he was rarely mentioned during testimony. That is true. They didn't really bring him up a whole lot. Even though, come on, man. He's just as much at fault. I don't care if he was boyfriend, whatever. He was right there. He witnessed what was happening with that little girl. He shouldn't have let that happen. They're both at fault. Burn them both. My bad. That's probably too much, right? Probably shouldn't say that. My bad. Okay. His lawyer, Gil Gatch, sought to distance his client from the mother and daughter during opening statements. Gatch said one of the worst mistakes King ever made was getting back together with Pangalangan. Christina was not his child, the attorney stated, and was not in his custody. It don't matter, man. It don't matter, dude. Check this out. Every man knows you step into any type of relationship with a single mom, bro, you got some responsibilities. I don't care if you don't like it or not. You got some damn responsibilities. It's that simple. Blood drawn from both King and Pangalangan the day the child died tested positive for methamphetamine. The state law enforcement division's forensic toxicologist Lindsay Mitchell testified that the drug was active in their bodies, but it could have been consumed up to 3 days before the died, she acknowledged. Defense attorneys had sought to suppress that information, but were overruled. I watched Judge Newman overrule that. I was like, yes! I freaking love Judge Newman. That dude's the man. Oh, I still won't ever forget the way that he grilled Alec Murdaugh. Oh, it was the best. It was the best, man. Oh, he'll always be one of my favorites. The defense also sought to suppress photos from the crime scene, which showed the girl laying on the grass with blisters covering her legs and wearing a soiled diaper. The heat index inside the vehicle reached 135 degrees, according to the testimony from Andrew Gunstein, a climatology expert. Whoa. They cooked her. They straight up just cooked her. The defense said that the images may inflame the passions of the jury and prejudice the defendant, citing a decision handed down this month by the South Carolina Supreme Court. The The court reversed a Somerville woman's 2019 murder conviction, finding gruesome autopsy photos presented to the jury unlawfully prejudiced the case against her. Well, these are autopsy photos. These are photos of her literally where she died, in the condition she was when she died on scene. I think that, that makes sense to show that, like the condition she was in, how she was being treated. It just shows that she wasn't cared for at all. And more than likely, they had to have known the possibility of her dying in that car. There's no way around it, dude. It's just, I don't know. You can miss me with it was an accident. You can just miss me with that. Judge Clifton Newman overruled their objections. The photos were shown to the jury. Yes, he was. I caught that part too. I'm telling you, Newman's the best. Okay. Christina Pangalangan was the 19th child in South Carolina to die since 1998 of heat stroke inside a vehicle, according to the noheatstroke.org, a national online database that tracks pediatric vehicular heat stroke fatalities. 3 additional children have since died in the Palmetto state of vehicular heat stroke. A dozen of deaths occurred as a result of caregiver unintentionally leaving the child in a car, according to the database. 4 of the deaths occurred when the child gained access to the vehicle on their own, and the remaining 6, caregiver is alleged to have intentionally left the child in the car. That's murder. That's murder. That's murder. How is that not murder? How is this even? How are we even in trial for this, man? I'm telling you guys. I know due process, people have rights, this and that, but it's like when you straight up have video evidence that these people did this, that's it. It's a wrap. It's a damn wrap. Done. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You know what I mean? Take your ass to jail. Shit. All right, guys. The article's done, but we got a little video. We'll see if the video's got anything more to it. It might have a little bit more details, or it might just reiterate what we just went through, but we'll play it anyway, see what's up. Okay.
New tonight. Today is day 1 of the trial for the murder of Christina Pangalangan. The 13-year-old who was nonverbal and wheelchair bound was trapped in a car for 5 hours and died. Her mom and her mom's boyfriend are suspected of putting Christina inside the car and leaving her to die in August 2019. Our Conley Grayson joins us now from the Colleton County Courthouse and shares the latest on what's happening in the courtroom. Conley?
Katie, Judge Newman just wrapped pretrial motions. Jury selection took nearly all of day 1, starting at 9:30 a.m. and finishing up around 4 this afternoon. Now, Christina's mother, Rita Pangalangan, Rita's on and off boyfriend, Larry King, are charged with murder, unlawful conduct towards a child, and criminal conspiracy. Right before I stepped outside, the defense wanted testimony about drug use by
Oh, come on, man. 1 second, guys. What happened? What happened? Okay, my bad.
Pangalangan and King dismissed as unfair.
Apologize.
What do you do? What do you think? Why don't you get the child out? At one point, they actually found that they'd locked the keys in the car. And instead of breaking the window, they leave and go get a spare key for an hour. So I think
Bro, she's capping, man. Those are fake ass tears. That's fake ass body language. Lies. Hey, that prosecutor's right, man. Dang. You can break a window. That's it. Well, first of all, let's just right out the gate. You don't stick a baby in the damn car like that. You just don't. Okay? Oh my God, dude.
if you look at that situation, the fact that they are high on meth becomes extremely relevant. Because it answers, what are they thinking? They're not thinking. They're more focused on, they are high on meth, therefore they're putting that child's life at risk because of that.
Judge Newman says he will decide what evidence is allowed on a case-by-case basis during trial. Pangalangan and King are represented by separate attorneys, but being tried at the same time. Now, the trial will continue tomorrow morning at 9:30 with opening statements. Working for Yukon the Grayson, News 4.
All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you. That's it. I say that's it. Like that was a lot. That was a lot of information. It's a lot of horrible information. But I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to take a break from this series of murderous moms. This is starting to depress me. It's pretty intense, man. It's pretty intense, the things that we're hearing. It's like I've covered cases of, I mean, just straight bodily injury, right? But then we've also had cases where they've just left the baby for 10 days in a freaking playpen. Now we have this lady like just leaving her disabled daughter in a car for almost 5 hours. Like, what the hell? What is going on? Absolute madness, guys. I don't know what to say. I just I do want to cover this case. I want to get it out there. That way, people know it. People know what's happening. A lot of people know about this case for some reason, and I don't know, man. It's rough. It's rough. Just I'm at a loss for words. Usually I have like some smart ass remarks to make, but this is just bad, dude. Like how I don't care how bad you want to do your drugs. It's like, what are you thinking? So you want to argue, you want to talk, you want to do your dope, whatever. Cool. Stick the little girl in a room. Stick her in the living room. Stick her in the house somewhere. Why stick her in the damn car? Why? Unless you wanted her to die. So for me, guys, basically I was at a loss for words because I was trying to not point judgment, because we're supposed to do that whole innocent till proven guilty in the court of law. But to me, dude, they're guilty of murder. This is murder. It's murder. It's not just neglect. It was like literally reckless. It like showed zero compassion for that baby. Like so worried about getting high and doing whatever they were doing. Like, I don't know, man. It doesn't add up. This shit, to me, it's intentional. I feel like it's intentional. I don't feel like this was an accident at all. I feel like it was intentional, and they did it in a way to where they can claim that it was an accident so that she can get rid of her daughter who was obviously baggage her, because all the prior stuff that's gone on with babysitters and all the stories, dude, she's guilty. She's fucking guilty. That's it. 100%. Yeah, so I guess I'm not really at a loss for words. I guess I just didn't want to. You know what? Nah, check it out. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Is a lot of people run their YouTube channels and their true crime channels, and they're too scared to say certain things because you're supposed to have etiquette and this and that. Like the whole giving your opinion on something. Like most content creators won't give their full opinion on it until the end of a trial or whatever, because the whole they're innocent until proven guilty. But it's like, this is my damn opinion, man. Everything we just heard, everything you just listened to me read, and everything you heard in the video, guilty, period. So, anyways, guys, obviously this one got me a little upset. I apologize for getting off track a little bit. It is what it is. I know some of y'all are probably just as emotional about it. So, cut me some slack. But that being said, guys, let me know what you think down in the comments, or if you're catching this premiere live, let me know, in the chat. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that this was just an accident? Some selfish ass lady getting high with her freaking her methed out boyfriend, and it was just accidental? Or do you think that this was a little too coincidental, accidental? You know what I mean? Is it a setup accident? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. I'm interested to see if you guys are where I'm at. You don't believe that this was really an accident. This is more intentional than an accident. But yeah, wrap it up, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for joining me on another premiere. It's your boy, the Piscine Predator, aka TPP, baby. Much love, you all. I'm out. Peace.